And I can't wait till we can break about to hit me if I seem a little unimpressed with this. An antisocial pessimist, but usually I don't mess with it.
So I've been working on this world a lot today, pretty much the whole day today. Let me look at my stats. I have 0.57 of a day, so that's like 13 hours on this world so far. Probably at least 5 of those hours came from today, but the reason I haven't turned around yet is because, hold on, grand reveal right here. This is what I've been doing basically because I've been having a really bad food issue. Pretty much every hour or so I run out of pork chops, which is what I've been eating, and I have to go slaughter some more pigs, and then I basically killed them all. And yeah, so I was having a hard time, which is why I made this farm. I'm emphasizing on the soybeans. That way we can, that way we can make meat products, which will be sweet, because I don't have a whole, what the heck am I doing? Oh my gosh. Which is good, because I don't have a whole lot of meat, and I don't like to go hunting. This is what I've made so far. Steak and chips, egg salad, bacon and eggs, and glazed carrots. All these foods give you a ton of hunger, except the egg salad. All the rest give you like 6 hunger bars or so, and really good saturation. Over the span of probably an hour, I've only had to eat maybe 4 of these right here, which is really freaking good in my opinion. And yeah, it's been paying off. This building looks really fancy. I haven't built anything really fancy over here, and now I have. Looks super cool. I think so. I've never built something like that where it's all open. I don't know why I have this little window and just look up and it's like a roof. But you have all your little instruments here for cooking food hung up on the wall, and 3 pressers right here, which is what does all the magic. And of course the chests for all the food that I've been making. And if I search at hams, there's just a ton of different foods that we can make. The lighted meal is I think the best food in the game. I'm not sure. I can't remember, but the dream would be to make this. And it's not too bad to make. I think I can use tofu. Yeah, right. But it's a lot of steps just to make one of these, because when I make food, I try to make them in stacks or 32s. That's what I usually do, and I'd have to make 32 of these, and then I had to get 32 cheese to make 32 of these, 32 lettuce, 32 tomatoes, 32 of these, then 32 of these, and then 32 of these. And I don't have snowballs, and I could probably find some pretty easily, but that wouldn't be really fun to do. But that's basically what I've been doing this whole time. I have a ton of power. This reactor is full right now, and I don't really know what to do. Oh my gosh, it's a lot. We're using up fuel at an alarming rate. I have a ton of ores right here, as you can see, some in there, and blocks in here. I organized because it was kind of bothering me how I have just stuff just thrown everywhere. I organized this chest too. Lots and lots of redstone. I can show you my mine really quick actually. I have 21 diamonds and a stack of silicon, which is what I need for Galacticraft. But yeah, this is basically where I get all my resources. And a lot of my bone meal that I use to start my farm, because these guys just spawn like crazy down here. But let's not deal with those guys. I have all these cocoa beans right here, so I can make wherever they went, the hearty breakfast. Maybe I have a million of those. Hearty breakfast, which I can look that up really quick. It's pretty simple. It just kind of takes a while to make. So you can make these potato cakes. These are kind of a pain to get all the onions and the potatoes. But looks really sweet. All the icons look really sweet. I love Pam so much. It's such a great mod. I basically have to include it in all my mod packs whenever I make a mod pack now, because it's such a great mod, man. It's a pretty sweet mod. But anyways, I want to get started with Galacticraft. I still need to make fuel for this thing before we go to the moon. hopefully we can go to the moon, maybe in an episode or two. That's what I'm hoping for. And yeah, so I'll see you when I'm ready for that. Alright, so I have been going ham. I made a little path and added some leaves here. I added a little bit more to the sugarcane farm. But this is looking really fancy. I got an Enderman head. And I also started growing these tomatoes so I can make some chicken parmesan, which is really easy to make and it's really good for food. I also made this little storage room right here, a little, very little storage room. Hopefully I can move everything over here to somewhere else. That way it looks a little bit nicer. But that's basically what I'm working on right now, just making the whole place look more nice. Anyways, really quick, I want to. Alright, I need to skill it. Where did it go? Did it go? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna make a bacon mushroom cheeseburgers, which is a really good food source. But we start with these hamburgers, and then we add some cheese to them to make them cheeseburgers, and then we add bacon to them to make them bacon cheeseburgers, and then we make them bacon mushroom burgers, which is really sweet and a good source of food. That's what I have so far for my food. I can put cheese there. Actually, no, never mind. This is my ingredients chest over here. I don't know why, but the days last like so little. Like I'm always in bed. You can look at my ZZs all the time. Oh, I thought I had more ZZs. I do ZZZ every time I sleep, most of the time. Oh, I've stayed up 2 nights. That's why, because I was getting bone meal. But anyways, that's basically what I've been doing. I want the delighted meal is my all-time goal to get it right here, but I don't know where I can find snow anywhere, and I can't really grow snow unless I make a snow golem. So yeah, that's gonna be kind of a pain to do. There's other foods that we can make. I don't have any lettuce, so I can't make footlongs. I can find lettuce though, but that's what I usually make for food sources when I'm in mod packs. Like what was Business and Bullets. I made a ton of those, and that's what our whole clan ate, because I was the chef. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep working on the farm and getting more food and prettying up the place, and I'll see you then. Alright, so I just made enough things, that way we can make a stack of hearty breakfast. It's just taking me a while to let all the soybeans do their magic, but now we have a stack of hearty breakfast, which is sweet. I don't know why, but I made a stack of chocolate bars. I thought you could make more with them. I probably should have checked. Frickin' Doge. But we can probably make a lot of these chocolate muffins. That'll be nice. But anyways, I've also organized this chest, so one sec, I gotta let my Doge out. And an Airy. I've organized all these chests, so there's not chests scattered around here everywhere anymore. And these are all the chests that I've filled so far. Not to the brim. I got a lot of that stuff. Super sweet. And there's all those. Tech, agriculture, drops, tools, and then junk. But that's pretty sweet. Doing pretty good. Farm could be... what's it called when you take the stuff? I can't remember. Alright, whatever. So to finish off this episode, there's 2 more machines we need to make before we can finally set off to the moon. So the first thing that we need is the refinery, and the refinery is used to turn crude oil, which I think I've found in caves before. You can turn crude oil into rocket fuel, which you obviously need to power the rocket, and we also need the fuel loader to, you guessed it, load fuel onto the rocket. But yeah, so first step, refinery. Oh, my eye is itchy. Where did it go? Just over here. We're gonna need 2 of these copper canisters, and we just need 7 copper to make that. Oh, stick new storage room, I forgot. Ingots right here, 7. Yeah, we put one of these back. Okay. I think this black space stuff should work. Alright, yeah, alright, so there's our 2 copper canisters. We also need, what was that? I saw 2 steel. By steel, I think I have some steel in here. space here. Yeah. And that should be just enough, actually. Okay. Boom. Oh. Maybe we should put in one with fuel. Oh my gosh. There we go. And there we go. So that's going to compress. And then refinery, we just need some cobble and some stone, which I will get to right now. So I have a furnace and then 2 stone. Should be easy peasy to make. Easy peasy. Like so, just let that smelt. I'll get my compressed steel. And I made this with a thingamabobber, that way we don't have to keep running away. Or that way we can just keep stuff in here and it won't like fly out. So you can run around a little. Alright. Refinery, here I come. Place that right here. And it needs power. So I'll connect it through my handy dandy tech chest. Alright. And do I have to turn this the other way? How many sides is there for this thing? Where does it go? There you are. Oh, through the top? Are you serious? Oh my god. That's gonna look retarded. Darn it. Why did they have to put it on the top? Look how bad that looks now. Oh, whatever. Oh, there's our fuel. And now all I need to get is some crude oil. And I'll see you really quick. Oh, there's some literally right over here. I think this is crude oil. No sludge? Seriously? Yeah, this is disgusting. Very excited about that. I thought you could only find it in caves. That's what I was thinking. Well, now I have to go look for it. Alright, so finally, probably after like an hour of searching, I finally found some crude oil right here. Or it's just called oil, but it's crude oil. And I made these tanks so we could fill them up real good with oil. And yeah, so I'm gonna just do that real quick, and it'll probably take a while. But there's a lot of oil here, so hopefully we can fill this thing to the brim. Alright, so I filled all these tanks up with a ton of oil. So hopefully we'll be good on fuel. But I'll place them all here. They're all filled to the brim, as you can see. And so I'll see how this refinery works. I'm not too sure. So that gets converted into fuel, and that's it. Alright, simple enough. Well, let's fill this bad boy to the brim with oil. That. And then, alright, simple enough. I wish it would go a little bit faster. That would be pretty nice. But I can always go AFK. Yep. So hopefully fuel won't be a problem. When I get to the higher tier spaceships, I know a way that we can just make so much energy. Like, we won't even need reactors here. Because my whole plan is to make a massive base on Titan, which is one of Saturn's moons. And since it has oceans of methane, you can change the methane into fuel also. But fuel, you can put it into like a fuel generator. But there's like so much methane there. It's just like infinite energy. Anyways, I'm gonna let this turn into fuel, and I'll see you in 6 years. Alright, so this is gonna take a while, as you can tell. It's already enough for 2 spaceships though, so I do want a ton of fuel. But anyways, I have my basic wafers here, which is the last thing I need for the fuel loader. And there we go. So we can just place that right there. And we need to power it, but I'll make an energy cell for that. So I throw that there, and I get a fuel bucket that I can put right here. Anyways, first I need to make an energy cell. I'll do that really quick. And by the way, hopefully I'm going to make all my equipment off camera that I need for the space trip, because it's going to be boring and tedious. But next episode we're going to the moon. Anyways, I'll see you when I'm ready to load this baby up. Alright, I didn't feel like making an energy cell, so I just took this thing up to it, And if I press H, then I get to, oh, that's my hats, whoops. As you can see here, it's now 50% full. I think 2 buckets will make it 100% full. I can put all my equipment for going to the moon in this little inventory. But I think this is good enough for 2 trips. I'm probably going to make a spaceship too, or a space shuttle also while I'm there. But we are ready to launch this thing to the moon. I'm not ready, but this thing is. I literally could go right now if I wanted to, but I would instantly die as soon as I got there. So that doesn't sound too fun for me, really. If I search at Galactic Craft, I'll show you all the things I'm going to make off camera. Oxygen collector, so I can make a oxygen bubble distributor right here. I can make that's the way I can have my helmet off inside these bubbles. That was a lot to say. I need oxygen pipes to carry things around, and I'm gonna need a lot of leaves. That's another thing. I know Galactic Craft pretty well. I've been playing with this mod for a long time. I'm gonna make probably heavy oxygen tanks because they last a while. I have plenty of food, so I don't have to worry about that really. I need to make, where is it? I need to make a parachute. That's one thing. That way we don't just like fall to the earth when we come back. I'll show you next episode, but it's gonna be really fun. I'm really excited. I have a small confession to make. Back when I had my dinosaur survival, when my channel was really old and I had like 80 subs, like 2 years ago, I kind of didn't feel like getting all the resources, and I kind of modded, or I kind of like cheated in a lot of the resources. So this is actually the first legitimate time I'm going to the moon. And when I spawned this thing, it doesn't count because it was stupid. The National Workbench was being stupid. But I have to make the landing gear and that stuff anyways for the future trips. So whatever. But yeah, I'll see you next episode when we're ready to go to the moon.